St. John, wow. It's a beautiful island, the U.S. Virgin Islands. I was there the year before, 1994, for a 10-day visit. Fabulous time. Beautiful, beautiful water. The water's hundreds of feet clear. The fish are tropical. Wanted to go back, and the following year, I was invited to come back again to visit with a dear friend of mine whose parents rented a hillside chalet. We were warned that the power was going to be turned off because of a pending storm coming. We kept watching out the windows, and the sky, instead of a beautiful tropical island sky, it started turning gray, a darker and darker gray and a thicker gray, where it was almost like a cloud of a mist coming through. The wind started picking up. As the winds were picking up, we could see that the palm trees and the other tropical trees were gathering momentum from the winds. We decided that we needed to shut the shutters on the house because for protection in case there was any problems during the night, because it was turning nightfall at the time that the winds were picking up. As I got up to answer the phone, I thought it was my son, and it wasn't. And I put the phone down. As soon as I put the phone down, I came back to sit at the table. And if you've seen the movie Backdraft, all the glass from all the windows sucked in on us. The barometric pressure had fallen so rapidly. Everybody, Philip, his wife, his daughter, got up from the table. I said, "Get under the table." He pushed me under the table. As the roof blew, the beam came down and cut his leg 3/4 off. And we sat, gosh, 7-8 hours under the table with box springs and mattresses against us. Everything was smashing and breaking. We had no clue. We couldn't see anything. But I know I could smell blood. Philip, he laid down. This is in a matter of a couple hours. He laid down. He says, I'm dying. He says, I'm going. I said, no, you're not, Philip. You can't go. I reached around. I said, we came here together. We're going home together. I reached around, I grabbed him, and I pulled him up, and I put him against the wall. I tried to put his leg back together. All that we have in our heads is the roar of train engines from tornadoes. Just like a locomotive was going right through us. And we're totally wasted, totally wiped out. And I said to Philip, "Are you alive?" And he was as gray as concrete, but I knew he was alive. I said, "Are you alive?" And he raised his eyebrows. We went down the hillside. There was 2 men in one of the houses way down the road. Told them about what had happened to us up here, and they brought a lawn chair up, put Philip in the lawn chair, and all of us got into this Jeep that they had, and the roof was mostly blown on the clinic in St. John. And we got to the door, and the men carried Philip in, and a nurse came and met us, and they whisked him away. I did find a pilot that would fly us on a Piper Cub. There were 2 fellows from Denmark, and then us 3 and a couple other people that we split the $800 to fly the 30, 40 mile flight, but we got to San Juan. I had no clue what strength of wind could do, what devastation winds could do. When we finally were able to evacuate and we finally were able to get out, not one of us on that boat looked back. Nobody wanted to see the devastation. Nobody wanted to see the experience. Nobody wanted to go through it, and we did. Don't doubt the people that are trying to save us. Don't put them at risk. Don't make our families worry. When they tell you to go, go.
Have you lived through a hurricane? If so, we want to hear from you. Your first-hand account may convince reluctant residents to take the necessary steps to protect their lives and their properties. If you have a storm story we'd like to share, you can email it to stormstory@pinellascounty.org. Or Send your story to Project Storm Story, 333 Chestnut Street, Clearwater, Florida 33756.